Hello, welcome back, thrifters. So for today's video, I've been thinking lately about how difficult it is for me lately to get dressed in all of this summer heat. When it gets really, really hot, I just kind of lose all motivation and energy and creativity when it comes to styling and fashion and things like that. I just want comfort because I'm not a giant fan of extreme heat. So it's got me thinking, what can I do that will help me still stay stylish in the summer heat without, dying of a heat stroke because I'm so hot in, a bunch of layers or things like that to be cute. So I have come up with 5 tips to beat the heat and still look stylish. So I know for me, when I'm thrifting and I'm looking for clothing, one of the things that I definitely will pass on most of the time is tops that are polyester. I don't mind it so much when my bottoms are polyester. For some reason, for me, I just don't get as hot that way, but on the top, when it's polyester and it doesn't breathe, it is like a sweat fest, and nobody wants that. So I tend to pass up, even actually in the cooler months, I will tend to pass up polyester tops just because it holds in that heat, and I just, like I said, I don't really like to be hot. So that is not a comfortable thing for me. So I tend to pass up polyester, and there's lots of fabrics that are great and breathable, even silk actually is in the summer, and linen, and of course, cotton. So my number one tip in the beat the heat but still look stylish is going to be to forego the polyester on the tops at least and go for cotton or linen. So for my first item that I'm going to be styling up for you today, I have this 100% cotton. It's a vintage Laura Ashley shirt, and it has got just the sweetest little floral pattern on it. And 100% cotton, breathable, cute. I simply styled it with a pair of cut-off denim shorts because you know how much I love denim shorts, cut-off denim shorts. And just an easy, simple outfit, but still very cute, very breathable, and very comfortable in the heat. So tip number 2 that I have to beat the heat and still look stylish will be to add stylish elements even to simple type of things. So embellishments, patches, brooches, things, jewel things that are sewn into clothing, like the item that I have for you today that I styled up. I have this denim skirt, and it's got this pearl detail all over it. And they're sewn on, well, they're not sewn on, they're like, they've got these little, I don't know, like metal things that hook them in. Anyway, they're part of the skirt, but they're little pearls in this cute little mini raw hemmed skirt. And it just kind of takes that, what's otherwise a plain average denim skirt, and it kind of takes it to a different level with, the embellishments on the skirt, in this case being pearls, but I've seen them with like the jewels and stuff on, which is just adorable. And not just on the bottoms, but on the tops, I've seen, pearls and different jewels and things embellished on tops as well. And so I think that that just adds just that next level to what could be an ordinary piece. And so instead of having to get the additional style from layering and different things like that, you can get it just by embellishments. I actually have another denim skirt. I love jean skirts, just like I love cutoff jean shorts. I love raw hem jean skirts. And I have one that I thrifted, and I went out and I assembled a whole handful of iron-on patches that I love. And I'm gonna iron those on to the front, only the front, because it would be awkward in the back with the bending and stuff of sitting down in those patches. So just on the front, I'm gonna put patches all over the front of a denim skirt. And, you know, for me, that's going to be another way of adding something really interesting and just elevated to an outfit without really putting in any effort at all. You're still going to look stylish. You're still not going to be, you know, super hot in something. It's just a mini denim skirt with some really cute patches on it, and you can do that to play up to your personality and your likes, and it's just so customizable. I love the idea of adding your own embellishments like that. This skirt came with the pearls, but I absolutely love it, and you'll see in the try on I just paired it with a simple cotton t-shirt, and easy breezy, comfortable, but a little bit more elevated. Okay, so tip number 3 that I have for you today is be aware of the details. And by the details, I mean the details that make an item special. Think interesting buttons or interesting sleeve shapes like puff sleeves or something of that nature, cutouts within the shirt to make it more interesting. The shaping, you know, does it have ruching somewhere, you know, to give maybe an asymmetrical shape, or, you know, things like that that will really just add those details. Ruffles is going to be another one, which is the item that I have for you today that I styled up. It's the details. This is otherwise a very simple, basic blue and white pinstriped shirt, but it's got these ruffles on the front and the back that just take it to another place. And so that is what I mean by the details. You know, when you have an interesting sleeve or ruffling or cool buttons, you know, a really neat shape or cutouts, things like that, those details kind of set your, what could be a basic everyday looking item, like just a sleeveless blue and white striped shirt, and it takes it to another place, which adds interest, which makes you more stylish and fashionable without having to put in any extra effort, because you've got those pieces that are doing it for you. So in today's look, I styled this sweet little ruffled shirt with a denim skirt that has an interesting shape to it. It's got like kind of a seam that goes up and around, it curves towards the bottom, maybe bottom third of the skirt. And so it kind of gives just a slightly different little shaping to what's normally just a plain denim skirt. So by paying attention to the detail of that hem that's on the front of that denim skirt, and then the ruffles in this shirt, just adds those different details and layers of interest to keep you fashionable in the details. Okay, tip number 4 for you guys is a pretty basic idea, but one that should still be mentioned because I think sometimes we tend to get in a hurry and forget it, but that would be accessorizing. Accessories, you know, take outfits to a whole other place. And, you know, those could be in the form of lots of different things. You know, you could do belts, Scarves, and I know you're like, scarves in the heat, Christy? Yes, scarves in the heat, because you don't have to put them around your neck. Well, and you can do it more loosely, and not have it tight, but you can also put them in your hair. You can put them around your waist. You can tie them onto your bags. You can tie them. You can do the Carrie Bradshaw moments in Sex and the City and tie one around your arm. You know, it adds just that extra little something, you know, obviously necklaces, you know, bracelets. In the summer, you know, I like to do toe rings and anklet bracelets, you know, to add some interest even, you know, down at my feet area. But in this case today, I used a hat because I'm feeling very beach inspired, because that's, you know, where I really want to be. And so I styled up kind of a beach vacation type of look for you that included a hat. And I even embellished the hat. That was our last tip, was embellishing. I've even embellished the hat with a little brooch that I just keep on there all the time, actually. But this is just my little, and there's another one too that I put on. Just a summer hat to put on. It keeps the sun off your face, you know, and helps shield your face, even though you should be wearing your SPF. But regardless, hats are just a great idea. You know, if you are in between washes for your hair, hats are a great way to, you know, kind of camouflage those in between days, keeps the sun off your face, and let's face it, in this case, just makes me think and feel like, you know, I'm at the beach. Even though I'm far, far from being at the beach, but a girl can dream. Okay, so we have made it to our final tip, tip number 5 for beating the heat and still staying stylish. And you've heard me say this before in my other videos. I like bold statement pieces, and tip number 5 is a bold statement piece. They kind of speak for themselves. They take, you know, all the extra work out of looking stylish and putting effort in. I love bold colors. I love bold patterns. I just like statement pieces. Now, of course, I've said before, you need to balance that with your basics, making sure you have all your basics in place to make all those bold pieces work. But I love a bold piece moment. And so for tip number 5 today, I styled up a look with my bold statement piece being a skirt. And I love this skirt. It is it's not retro. It's not a vintage piece, but it's inspired that way. A very kind of 60s mod. It's got this pretty floral. It's kind of a maxi length. It's got the little slit on it. Love the blue, love the floral. It's just such a statement piece. It stands out. Now in this look, I did pair it with a little top that is also its own statement piece. It's simplistic in its coloring. It's just a white little top, but the styling of the top is just adorable. So kind of the bold statement of the shape of the shirt and then the bold, you know, print and coloring of this skirt come together into 2 bold pieces, just making a statement in an outfit, you know, and it's adorable, it's comfortable, and I didn't have to put hardly any effort in, and I'm not, you know, super hot in it because I didn't have to layer on a bunch of things, you know, to make those statements. I let the pieces speak individually with their bold statements. So make a statement, get some bold pieces in your wardrobe that can be the workhorses for you and let you look stylish without having to do a whole lot of work to do it. And we all know that not having to do a whole lot of work to do it will mean less sweating and heat in this summer heat. Today, while I was filming these looks for you, I did an outside try on for you today, since we are talking about beating the heat in the summer. It's a beautiful sunny day here, so I decided to do the try on portion outside for you to make it more authentic. The heat index here while I was filming was 99 degrees. And we're not in the heat of the day yet. Yesterday it was like 109. So I am very, very familiar with heat and, you know, what it means to still look cute but be comfortable in the heat. So I hope these tips help you, you know, inspire you to find some things in your own closet. Or even, you know, make some pieces, like I said, the embellishments, you know, if you have some patches, or go get a couple patches and embellish a shirt, or, you know, a bottoms, or, you know, something like that. Even, you know, embellishing a hat, you can, you know, get a little ball cap and embellish that with things. But just, you know, I hope it inspired you to go out and check your closet, or get a couple little things at the thrift store that will help you build a wardrobe that will work for you in the heat and still keep you cool. So anyways, thanks for watching today. I really appreciate the views. Please do me a favor and hit like and subscribe so that I can keep growing my channel here and bringing you more thrifted style. Thanks. We'll see you the next time.